Hi everyone, it's Donna from Spaceman Paper Crafts, and I'm here with a cute little tutorial today. I've been doing a little bit of domino altering. This is one for as part of a swap that will be going to someone. I haven't added the beads on these ones yet. But I added some paper and added the images, and then I coated the back and the front with sparkle Mod Podge. I think it's called Sparkle Mod Podge. Yes, Sparkle Mod Podge, just to seal everything in. So I've got to finish those off before the swap goes out. And this is also part of the same swap, in case you haven't noticed. Of course, it's an Alice in Wonderland theme. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't Alice in Wonderland themed, right? So it's a little domino book, and the dominoes I use are these ones. I've only got 2 left in this pack. I get these from Brotherly Crafts. If I remember, I'll put the link in the description. But they're 1x2, but they're quite thin, which helps if you're doing something like this and have to make holes for jewellery findings and things like that. So yeah, so that's where I got those from. So I'll put those to one side. Obviously this one's an Alice in Wonderland theme. The one I'm going to do with you on camera is actually Wizard of Oz themed. So this one's got 2 closures, so you open both and then open this one, and I'll quickly show you the back before I open it. So that's the front and then that's the back. So it opens like this, and inside you have all your cute little Alice in Wonderland images. I hope that you're seeing that okay. The mirror that I usually use is has completely gone missing. I cannot find it for the life of me. I normally have a mirror just above my camera so I can see what you guys are seeing, so I'm hoping I've set this up right. So yeah, so it just folds back up like that and then it ties. Okay, so these images, by the way, I got from Etsy, and these are specifically designed for, if I show you another set that I got that I haven't used yet, they're specifically designed for domino sizes. So what you're going to need to make your little domino book, first thing is the inside pages. Now this piece measures 8 3/4 by 1 7/8. Okay, I'm using craft card with this one. You can use any card you want, really. You can also use paper. And what you need to do is score at every 7/8 of an inch. Okay, so I'll tell you all the score marks so you can write them down. So you score at 7/8, 1 3/4, 2 5/8, 3 1/2, 4 3/8, 5 1/4, 6 1/8, 7 and 7 7/8. Okay, and that will give you your pages. Okay, so when you're folding this up, you need to make sure that the page is facing, the end of the page is facing up, because that's what we're going to use to stick on to the back of our domino cover. Okay, and then you're just going to concertina, try and keep it as straight as you can, and remember both ends need to be in pointing upwards, okay, because if it was down this way it wouldn't open right and you would lose a page. So it needs to be opened up this way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put on my little papers. Now this, I'm not going to lie, this is fiddly. Okay, so you need to cut these page mats down to 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, and because these images are meant to go just on the front of dominoes, they are 1 by 2, so I've had to cut them down. You haven't really lost anything, but I've had to cut them down to fit. So I've already inked them up, and I'm just going to decide where I'm going to want these. So I'm going to start sticking them down. So you can use any glue, but it needs to be really quite strong glue. This is art glitter glue. So this is quite strong glue. It dries fast and it dries clear. So you just start to add your little pages into your book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is speed through this. I'll leave the camera running though so you can watch me do it, and then we'll get back together when all the pages are in. Okay, so that's our little book, and as you can see it will open up like that. Isn't it so cute? So the next thing we need to do is the cover. Now I've already done the back cover. So this is the back cover. Excuse my hands guys, it's full of glue and ink and all sorts. So this is the domino that I've covered for the back. So this is the one we're going to put on the front. So basically you're just going to cover it, wrap it like you would a mini album cover. You don't have to do it this way. You can paint them. You could just cover them with paper. I like to cover up these sides when I do mine. You can obviously ink them, or anything you want to do really. I mean, you know, there's the possibilities really for this are endless, and I was actually even debating on whether to try and put little pockets or flips in here, so that's something that I might try in the future, or you guys might give a go. Again, my glue is playing up, I don't know why. I think my fine tip needs a bit of a wash. Okay, there we go. So all you do is, this piece of cardstock is just a scrap, and what you want really is you want something that's, you know, about really about 1/2 inch all the way around, or 1/4 inch, and then you're just going to fold, press on the cardstock, and that will show you where your corners are. So you get your scissors. I'm just using my little mini Tim Holtz scissors, and you're just going to cut, but leave a small section, because we don't want the end uncovered or exposed. So just leave a little bit as you notch in. I tend to either leave too much or not enough, so you know, I never seem to get it just right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my I've got like a little ball tool here, and I'm just actually going to push in those end bits just to try and give it a cleaner finish. Because the thing is, this book is so tiny that all the little bits and pieces are going to be exposed, all the little mistakes. I press this down again when it's all done, but we'll go through that in a second. And I'm just going to try and push that in. I think, yeah, see, not enough, but that's fine. We'll ink it, it'll be fine. Okay, so I like to put a line of glue where it's going to stick to the side of the domino, and then on the flap. And then if you get your bone folder and just rub it along that side, that really helps with getting a nice crisp sort of edge on your domino. So I'll do the other large side. And again, I'm just going to rub my bone folder. And then I'm just going to get the ball tool again and just, I didn't leave a lot at the edges this time. I should have left a bit more really, but there we go. And again, just where it's going to wrap around the domino, and just press that and edge that over there, and just give it a second. Now, as you can see on this side, this edge is sticking out a bit, so I just basically roll it on itself, and it makes it so much better. This side doesn't want to stick now. Okay, so I'm going to ink that up, and I've inked everything up with Vintage Photo Distress ink. I've already inked my little image for the front, so I'm just going to stick this down. And you just get a really short chance to move, really small chance to move it with the art glitter glue. But there we go. Okay, so now I don't know whether to do one or two. I think I'm just going to do one closure instead of the two ribbons. So I'm going to use the red ribbon again because I think it goes quite well, and I'm just going to snip a fair bit off. So on the back domino, make sure it's the right way up, and I'm just going to lay some glue down and pop the ribbon in the middle. And that's fine that that oozes up and everything, that's absolutely fine, don't worry about that. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure I've got the back. Yes, I have. You can of course cover both sides of your book. I just did the front, and I'm just sticking it down, make sure I've got it in the right place, and that looks pretty good to me. So that's the back, and now we just need to stick on the front. So you can add charms to this. as I say, flip pages, teeny weeny pockets, whatever you want to do. I'm not quite sure. I'm still trying to figure out how I would do how I would keep the flip down. So you would need really tiny magnets, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little look into that and see. Okay, so that's it, pretty much finished really. So I'm just gonna fold it up. Oh, isn't it cute? And then it's just gonna wrap round. And you can either tie it at the front, tie it at the side, whatever works for you. I'm absolutely rubbish at tying bows on camera, absolutely rubbish, but yeah, but that's it. And I really think that, you know, it's just so cute, and it makes a really sweet gift. Now, if you guys have stuck with me up to this point, firstly, thank you very much. And secondly, I have a secret giveaway in this video, and I'm going to give away this domino book, and I'm going to give away a sheet of the Alice in Wonderland domino pictures, and a sheet of the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so it's just a little secret giveaway, just to, you know, thank you guys for sticking with me while I made this book. So to win, all you need to do is just let me know in the comments which one you prefer, if you like the Alice in Wonderland or the Wizard of Oz, and just let me know in the comments, and then I'll put all your names in a drawer and I will pick out a winner. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please if you're not already, please subscribe. You must also be a subscriber actually for the secret giveaway. So please subscribe, please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click the little notification bell next to the subscribe button, and that should notify you when I am uploading a new video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you've stuck with me this far, you know, you have no idea how much that means to me. So massive thank you to all of you, and I will see you all again with another tutorial very soon. Bye for now.